Hello everyone and welcome back to the Deercast. You're joining us in mid-August. It's evening, so it's about 7:30 here. It gets dark by about 8:30 now. Nights are starting to draw in pretty quickly. We're going to head out and try and see if we can find ourselves a fallow pricket or two. We're going to start by walking through some woods that are off to our left-hand side, which will then bring us out at the top of a hill, looking back down into a valley, where we know there's a group of fallow that quite like sort of browsing off some tall leggy grass out there. So let's see what we can find. So, as is always the way when you're out looking for prickets or bucks, we came across this lovely doe and follower in this clearing, which we watched for a few minutes before heading on our way. So apologies for the interruption, guys. We are just going to really quickly tell you about one of the new bits of kit and equipment we've been using this season, which quite a few of you have been asking us about. So at the start of the fallow season, we chopped out our existing range-finding binoculars for a pair of these, which are the Swarovski EL range 10x42 range-finding binoculars. And what we absolutely love about these, apart from the quality, the clarity, all the kind of usual stuff that you would expect from Swarovski, is that inside them they have a ballistic calculator. So when you press this little button here, not only will it range find for you, but if you want it to, it will give you a ballistic solver calculation, and you can opt for different ways for that to be displayed. So it can either display it to you in the number of clicks on your scope, so you have to obviously put that information into the Swarovski app and then Bluetooth it across to these, which is an absolute doddle, or it'll tell you in centimetres, inches, etc. So if you, for example, when I range find these at, let's say, 400 metres, it'll tell me, right, 25 clicks upwards, or at 150 metres, 2 clicks upwards. And how it does that is when you range find, it'll come up with the distance, and then beneath it, it'll show you the number of clicks. And it is super, super quick, super easy. And for us, whilst we're out here culling fallow, and sometimes you've got those sort of snap shooting decisions to make, especially with the slightly heavier bullets that we're now using, range finding something and getting a solution straight away that you can just really quickly click into your scope or just hold over for is absolutely game changing. So the Swarovski EL range 10x42 binoculars, big shout out to Paul Hill at Carinium Rifle Range who helped guide us through this this particular purchase. But anyway, apologies for the interruption. There was a full review on these already on our channel, so if you want to learn more, go and check that out. But anyway, back to the hunt. So by this point in the evening it is almost sunset. We have made it through the woodlands and back out onto some arable fields. Over in the corner of this field there's a group of 3 does and 3 prickets. Where they're currently stood they're completely silhouetted and therefore there is no safe backstop for them. But they are gradually creeping into this field that we're walking into, where if they come further out and close enough to us then we should be able to get a decent shot. The wind is actually in our favour, so I thought we'd creep along this hedgerow to our left hand side, stop at a good point and then wait for them to creep in towards us. So we still didn't have a safe shot here, but as you can see from the left hand side, the hedge pretty much peters out to nothing. So I didn't want to move any further forward and completely silhouette myself, so I took the decision to stop here at the edge of the hedge and wait and see if the deer came any further forwards. So we had to wait a pretty long time, but eventually the deer creeps further out into the field and actually more joined from behind them. One pricket ventured far enough out into the field that we had a nice safe backstop when he was out there, so we took the opportunity to take the shot. And that was it. A nice headshot put the pricket down exactly where we wanted him to. The 150 grain Fox bullets giving us a really nice shot report as well, which is great. So what a result, another outing, another decent size pricket after a bit of a lightweight start to the season, if I can call it that. We seem to have now caught up with some fairly decent weight prickets. This one on the scales hot weight is 31 kilos, so once cold probably a little bit less than that, but decent weight compared to what we were getting before when we were getting sort of 26s and 27s. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching as per usual, guys. Please remember to comment, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.